Hi everyone, welcome to the reading for Capricorn for December 2019. This is for Capricorn Sun, Moon, and Rising. Excuse me. You may have been intuitively guided to the channel. Welcome. I'm glad you listened to your intuition. You may have planets in the sign of Capricorn, or you may be cross-checking on a Capricorn. So whatever brought you, welcome. It's weird. I'm losing my voice. I'm just so happy you're here. I want to also wish the early Capricorns a happy birthday. Those who, at the end of December, including my granddaughter, Faith. All right, my loves, let's get into your reading. So what we're going to do, we're going to start with a deck of Major Arcanas. And this is going to give us the base, okay, the base of the reading. Let us know maybe what some of the topics are going to be coming up. Alright, so I'm going to ask you just to take a moment and clear your mind, including myself. This is a great time to ask your guides for any sign of confirmation. Remember, you have to invite their help. And then just release the outcome. And let's just go with the flow. And let the reading begin. Let's see where it's going to take us. We have the Empress. You know, it's hard for me to put a sign on the Empress because I really feel she's just the energy of everyone, right? And all of our experiences. You know, it's our higher self is really what it is. You know, this is someone who comes from the energy of compassion and empathy. If she's in the upright, and she is. We have the Death card, card of Scorpio. Some of you may have just lost your mother. And then we have the Strength card, so possibly, you know, in the midst of mourning. We have Scorpio, we have Leo, and, you know, if I'm going to put something on the Empress, I'm going to put Taurus. It's hard for me to do that, just say one sign for her, so we're going to leave that open. Clearly, this is, you know, for someone, this reading is going to be about helping you to, what a word do I want to use? I don't want to say overcome, but that's part of it. Helping you to heal. Okay. So it's acknowledgement from above of the state that you're in. But trust me, nobody wants you to stay in that state because though we all go through and, you know, we mourn for however long we have to mourn. We don't want to think that our loved ones want us down here mourning. No, quite the opposite. And that may be part of why this healing is coming in for you. Okay. I have Temperance on the bottom of the deck. I wasn't even going to use the bottom of the deck, but here it is. So Temperance, you know, this is about something that's divinely guided. Something is coming in that's divinely guided. I say something is coming in. It may be an action you're about to take. It may be a feeling you're about to overcome. It's something that I know that you've been in a while. And, you know, something that wasn't meant to be rushed. Now, this is more than those are in mourning. I feel like we're adding a lot of different things in here about the time it takes to get to somewhere, the time it takes to get to a point. And again, I have the energy of possibly like someone having a miscarriage, but it coming back around. You know, maybe the soul coming back around. So it tells me that possibilities are pretty good for carrying a baby and birthing a baby. I also feel like I have a Scorpio who feels like they're running away from some type of responsibility. I feel like they're running away from the Empress. Interesting. I just feel like I have two very different energies. You know, I'm sitting in my home, let's say, and I'm in my favorite chair, and I have a book open, and just, I'm just relaxed and happy right there within my energy. And I feel like there's someone who is outside of that energy looking in who um, hmm, I feel like someone is trying to heal, is trying to overcome it's like that same energy, but then I have someone who would then maybe sneak out, right when I'm in my comfortable state, whatever that means, almost like, was it a child? I don't know, but like, maybe it's when the Empress is sleeping and then this possible Scorpio, I'm reading it through the Scorpio card, kind of like snuck out. I'm seeing a ton of ones all of a sudden. 111, 111, 111. 3, 6, or 9. 9, I'm seeing 9 ones. But separated. The 3, the 3, the 3. Yeah, connected in the same breath. Anyway, this is what I feel like is going on with you. I feel like you are in also a period of healing. Helping you, with Temperance here, because Temperance is looking back. Temperance is, she's mixing the fire and the water, she's mixing the cups, right? Look at that, I have the Hangman underneath that. So, maybe someone's feeling like they're in a state of limbo. And, yeah, I just feel like you need a little more patience. Because again, whatever, let's say the next portal, I've been using that word a lot, the next portal that opens has you healed, okay? So we're in the part of the journey where it's like we have to recover from what was. Maybe every 9 years, maybe it's every 3 years. It's about taking a moment out and allowing myself to recover. Really, that's what you're doing. You're recovering, right? Your cells are regenerating. Your body regenerates, same as your energy, right? It's recovering. Okay. Oh. Temperance is also the card of Sagittarius. I feel like a Sagittarius may be trying to put two people together. Maybe trying to, put two people together in love. Maybe setting up, I don't know if it's a blind date, possibly. Or you may know each other, but there's someone is wants to set up a date. Um, it's coming under the energy of temperance, so I would go on that date. See what happens. Nothing else. Enjoy a good meal with probably a good person, because I feel like who's ever setting this up must love you, right? They must love you. They want to see you in love. So, okay. Could be your mother. Your mother could be sending you up on a blind date. Listen, some of you have lost your mother. This may be exactly what she's doing. She may be, it's like patience, my dear. You know, I'm putting the perfect elements together for my masterpiece being sent to you. Hmm. We have the Five of Cups. I'm telling you, we have a lot of mother energy here. Because here I am, I'm focusing on the energy of what I've lost. Listen, there's a lot of, it feels like there's a lot of mothers helping to bring something to fruition for you. Something that I know, well, listen, I know it's for your benefit, but it feels pretty tremendous at the same time. You know, what is it that, think about that if you lost your mother. Now, this could be a grandmother or a big sister, but think about, like, you know, what's the one thing that your mother would have wanted for you? And by the way, all of a sudden, I feel like not everyone lost their mother. Some of them are at a distance from their mother. For some reason, I don't, you know, I don't have the same, I don't know, like support system. Maybe, you know, maybe we're just, you know, we lived in the same town and we hung out, right? We were, but now there's distance, and somehow, I don't know, it just feels a little different. Okay, let's see what else. Okay, we have the Strength card again. So, double Leo, double Strength. Strength card is coming under the Death card. So under, also, you know, I mean, you have the Strength card surrounding the Death card, where it's on two sides of the Death card. Hmm. Um, don't be surprised if some of you find like a stray dog. Somehow your heart gets pulled to a dog. You know, I guess it could be any pet. You know, it's a dog for me because that's what would pull at my heartstrings here. Because I feel like for some of you there is an animal, whether you're going to the rescue and rescuing this animal, or you and this animal cross paths somehow, and just feel like the dog becomes yours. Listen, that is from your mom. And whether you know it or not, maybe you've never had a dog before, or a pet, let's say, on your own. Whether you know it or not, it changes you. It changes your chemistry. Hmm. So it's almost like changing your blood. It's changing the chemistry. Um, Changing your mood, that's for sure. Okay. We have the Prince of Pentacles, though. It is showing up in reverse. And I'm definitely feeling that as a block. You know, you're thinking something is not going to come to you. You're thinking, you know, maybe you don't know why certain things have happened. And, you know, and I feel like for some of you, though I already feel uplifted from this energy. And I feel you will by the end of the reading, if not yet. But I feel some of you not yet. Like, not yet. You're not feeling it. You're not really feeling the healing around you, though. You know, it just can't. I mean, there it is. I wouldn't be surprised if I had more decks out right now that I could surround this death card with the strength card. Like, I mean, hello. That's kind of beautiful. Alright, but some of you just aren't feeling it yet. That's alright. You have the Six of Wands coming under the Five of Cups. It's a card of victory. It's also the energy of other people seeing whatever this victory is for you. Other people recognizing it, seeing your part in it. You stand out a little bit more than others. I'm not sure what the victory's on yet. You know, wow, victory. Then I have a double Leo here. Again, double strength. Maybe that is the victory of turning around within the Five of Cups. Right? Seeing the potential that you just yet to discover. But with the Six of Wands down here, I know you will. So I like the energy of it. Let's just get a little more clarity in it. Here's the Empress again. Wow. The Alchemist, the Magician, and the King of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. You're directly connected to this card. So this is the energy of you being in the energy of co-creating. What comes next to that is the Empress. And it's like the Empress is feeding you the energy where you are now, right? The Magician. I mean, you always are, but you're feeling it again, right? You want that paintbrush back in your hand. Maybe you packed it away for a long, long time. It's like I just want to feel it in my hand. Maybe I'll paint, maybe I won't. Just want to feel the paintbrush. So it's like the Empress is, okay, I'm going to allow you to feel that. Not even allow. Because you're the one who's allowing. So the Empress hands you the paintbrush. And with that paintbrush, you start creating. You know, for some of you, this could be the energy too, where I have the Page of Pentacles in reverse, and I feel like it's mainly because some of you are not ready to move into the next portal. You're just not ready yet. And that's, you know, and that's okay. That's okay. But allow the light to seep in a little, right? Look at the love you have surrounding you. And that will definitely help, right? Because I know this will turn the other way again. And I know that it's almost like I don't want to live life. I don't have any enthusiasm left. Right? There's nothing left I want to learn. That type of energy. And this is the energy where Temperance is saying, it's all right, you need to experience that. You need to go through that. Right? You need to give yourself that time. But don't allow yourself to surrender to it, as in thinking you will never move out of it. Okay, because it is temporary. And for some of you, it's directly connected to someone I feel like you've lost. I cannot help but feel the mother energy on your reading. But I know it's not, for all of you, I know it's not a mother, and some of you didn't lose them to death. You've lost them, you know, you feel you've lost them for whatever the situation. Okay, but I know that energy changes for you. So I almost can't wait to clarify the Six of Wands, because Six of Wands is what seems to start to change this whole energy, and it's an energy of victory. It's recognition. You know, it's almost like the recognition from your mom. And then through that, we pour the energy into now the alchemist, right? The creator, the artist, the painter. And now you have the paintbrush back in your hand. You'll see what you create has yet to be revealed. But you're definitely co-creating. And for some of you, you're co-creating with your mother. For a few of you, this Six of Wands, I feel like it may be saying yes to this date over here, this opportunity. I'm saying it's a date, and I do feel like it's a date. And I have to say, I kind of feel like I'm mixing soulmate energy, both putting them together. Two soulmates, both putting them together. So yeah, that's definitely a victory. Well, here you go. And then I have the Empress right next to that. And up earlier, I felt a mother, not just a mother, but a lot of mothers, like helping with the recipe. Because I felt like, who would know better? Especially in spirit. You know, because there's no judgment, right? This is, I don't know. But, okay, let's keep going. I have the Four of Swords underneath, so definitely healing, right? What am I healing? I'm healing a broken heart. I'm healing my thoughts about it, you know. Learning to shut it off. Maybe I keep focusing on it. There's the Ace of Wands there, so that's beautiful. Look at that, after the Ten of Swords. You know, maybe you don't like the way you left something. Something was left unsaid, and some things you wish you could take back. It's okay, right? It's okay. It's like the energy's been cleared from that. You know, it's okay. I don't know. Just, I mean, I feel like I want to say let it go, but I know that's not easy because you've been hanging on to it. Anyway, that's something else that we're healing from. And by the way, I don't feel like you're out there being weak and weeping. Some of you maybe, yes. Some of you, yes. But the majority, I feel like this is something that's, you know, it's underlying within me. Underlying? It doesn't sound right. Underlying with me. Yeah, because I feel like, listen, I'm living my life. I'm living my day-to-day life, this and that. Yet, just this underlying energy. Okay. Let's bring in the crystal vision. And let's break this baby down. Trying to think if I want to come down to the Six of Wands first or start in the beginning. Like I get this King of Pentacles over here just hanging out by himself for some reason. He's like separate from the crowd. I keep myself separate from the crowd. You know, not for what the reason we think, you know, someone's depressed. No, I feel like this is someone who keeps himself separate from the crowd because they have a focus about them. You know, I feel like it's something I'm building, there's something I'm focusing on, something I'm creating. And, you know, maybe I found the only way to really do it well is to do it alone. You know, because it's not like, oh, let's feel sorry for the King of Pentacles. He's out here by himself and we're all over here, you know, partying and dancing. And he's upstairs. But he's like, no, don't feel sorry for me. It's the way I want it. It's the way I enjoy it. You know, would I say a loner? You know, I get this energy. I totally get this energy. And I'm sure you do too. I know you do because it's you. Now, is this a want that is yet to happen? Like it's what I want. I want to get away from the crowd and I want to do it. I want to do me. And I do feel like a lot of it is tied to money and how I make my money. So for some of you, you know, it is about a job. And again, temperance up here, kind of overseeing everything, right? Nothing is hidden here from divine. We don't have to worry about that. So, you know, recognizing this is what the King of Pentacles wants, right? He wants to be separate from the crowd. There's a seed that he or she wants to build, and divine agreeing. So, and we may have two different types because we may have a few who are isolating themselves, you know, with the energy of like, I don't even care. I don't feel like you're at home being active, you know, proactive in building something. I think, you know, I'm more in, yeah, I'm not seeing myself as the magician. Okay. Strength card again. Wow. A very low flying plane. Means they're just arriving. Coming in to Rhode Island. Okay. Where should I start? Where should I start? Should I go directly to the victory? No. Okay. No. Start at the beginning. So I will. It's like, no, save that. Save it. Okay. I have the Hierophant and I have the Five of Cups again. Hello, Strength card. This is the fourth time now we've seen it. And the Chariot. I kind of love that. And then I have the King of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. All right, for you know, a few of you, your strength may come from a Cancer or a let's just say a water sign. The Cancer's pretty strong. Scorpio is pretty strong. And Leo is just off the charts in this reading. And I'm saying that because, again, Temperance is telling us the energy coming in, right? It's almost like the recipe being made and the possible outcome, right? We don't know. The cake could fall. I don't know. Anyway. You know, I have the energy again of the Five of Cups over the Emperor. So I know, listen, if and just real quick, I feel like for some of you, this is about, you're missing the old you. You're missing the way you used to be. I can't recapture my youth, but I can certainly start to change my life. And I'm saying that because, you miss the old you. For someone, I feel like your faith has suffered. I feel like you're missing it. And I also feel like, you used to be the Empress. I'll just say what I feel. Like I used to be the Empress. That's what I tell myself. I used to be the Empress, but I'm not any longer. I don't feel like I am any longer. I don't feel it. I miss the way I used to be. I miss the belief I had in myself. And for some of you, I feel like I'm saying this because, I'm not satisfied with something within my life. And I'm coming to realize, even though I am, because I am the alchemist down here, then I'm realizing that I have to make a move, right? That if I want to be who I used to be, then I got to get moving on something. It may be I'm leaving the crowd again. I'm leaving a certain type of energy behind because I have higher goals. This is about higher goals. Whether it's the energy of a mother bringing them, helping to bring them to me, or if it's myself, my higher self, starting to, I want to step up to that. And, maybe, so I'm realizing this, but I feel like I've realized it just for a little while. But now I'm realizing that I'm not really doing anything about it. So part of what I'm trying to gain here is the strength to move into that, right? So then I can travel through it and arrive here, right, victorious, and taking that energy, and then we're creating, right, with divine's help. Okay. Some of you may say that, I don't know, I almost don't want to get into this because I get a lot of opposition with it. But anyway, I do feel like there's someone who you're realizing your heart's been shut off to love. Okay, it's been shut off to love. And the reason is because of someone of the past. So I want you to understand right then and there, right? As I say that, I'm feeling within myself, whoa, that means that this person from the past now has that big of a role in how my future will be, right? Because of that energy, I've kind of shut myself down, which keeps me connected to that old energy. Even if that person has moved on, it still keeps me connected to it. And, yeah. And because of that, I made decisions through that energy, right? Because everything is through that energy. But this is the realization of that. And then this is the knowing. I gotta got to put one foot in front of the other, right? There's no way around this for some of you. There's no way around this. However, I'm not sure where the struggle is, because it seems to open very quickly to you. What do I mean by that? I mean, there's so much healing going on around you. Even if you don't know it, I'm telling you, there are loved ones who are helping you. You have divine helping you. Some of you, it's your source. It's source helping you, right? Helping to guide you. Helping to send you signs. Maybe it's a little something over there, like what was that? And then a over here, and then like my peripheral vision, and it's very quick. If you see things like that, just like, oh, I don't know, look at the clock, see what the time is. You may get a message through numbers at that time. Anyways, that's your loved ones just trying to help. Just trying to help. Okay. I feel like if your loved one was a Leo that you lost, I want you to understand that they are also helping to bring you together with love. Help move you into the energy of love. And you will arrive there. You will. You'd be like, bullshit, Sandy. Yeah, bullshit back. Because you'll awaken when you need to awaken. And, now I feel like some of you are going to start paying attention, I don't know, to numbers when you start seeing these little things, little whatever in your peripheral vision. If you got a clock around, you glance down. You got a watch on it. Like, look at it. Look at your phone. And see what that number is. And don't think like, well, it's 821. That don't mean anything. You'd be surprised. I keep getting one particular set of numbers, and I've been getting them for about 2 months now, almost daily. And I'm not going to tell you what it is yet, because I want to figure something out about it. I'm doing a little experiment, but I'll let you know. Okay. All right, let's keep going. I feel like right now I'm doing my reading alongside spirit. That's what I feel. I feel like it's your loved one just helping to bring the right cards out, pull my eye in a certain direction. I do. I just feel the help of. All right, let's keep going. So we're coming down to the Five of Cups. I have the Page of Swords. I have the Ten of Pentacles. I have the King of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Same with the Page, I'm sorry. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It doesn't have to be. And the Page, I would say, is someone younger. Could be a child. Could be, you in an earlier time. Could be someone else in an earlier time. But anyways, this King and the Page are both connected to this Ten of Pentacles, with the Five of Cups being the underlying energy to that. So within my home, and we have the Two of Wands. Some of you, it is, it is about leaving your, maybe your childhood home. Maybe some of you, it's leaving a relationship. You're leaving, or maybe leaving the Ten of Pentacles, and maybe you have one child. But, if I'm leaving it, it's because I want to. I know that. It's because I want to. It doesn't mean it's easy. Matter of fact, I have the Strength card next to that. Now listen, I don't have you in movement yet, right? I don't have you in movement yet, but it's showing, I don't know why I'm looking at that. That's not movement. The Two of Wands. You know, that's in my thought process. That is not just, no, I shouldn't say it that way. That is me. It's a word I want to use. Because I'm trying to figure it out. Maybe how. You know, and listen, you may be praying to a loved one to help guide you here. Maybe you're feeling bad. Maybe you, again, I have a child, right? And by the way, this, you know, it could be the opposite. This may be someone who wanted to break it off with you. Sorry, I feel more the other way. Okay, let's keep going on this for a second. It's like I feel like I want to go a certain way, but I'm feeling guilty about it. Maybe I don't have the support around it. So the Page of Wands. You know, Page of Wands to me is movement. Is movement without thinking about it. It's movement towards me, what I want. You know, what makes me passionate. It did show in reverse, so I don't feel it strongly in reverse. Just kind of like, it's in reverse for a second. But again, what it's showing me is the non-movement. By the way, a page and a page, both in reverse. Some of you are waiting for a sign to come before you make your next step. You're waiting for a sign to come, but you're not feeling it yet. You're not feeling it. Not yet. Well, maybe you're not feeling it yet because you're still somewhat in this healing process. And when I say healing process, it doesn't always mean I'm healing over a broken heart. I'm just healing myself from getting beat up by life, right? I just need a moment. Maybe I'm this King of Pentacles. I just need this time just to, you know, either that or, you know, I'm going to start knocking some heads in. Anyway. I'm going to look just at these two pages reversed. I want to see if something can tell, like, what would turn them around. Whoa, look at that. I have Temperance and I have the Four of Wands. So I want to know what could turn those two pages where I'm getting them back into life. Temperance is the first card that comes out. Some of you, I need to say, it's a better relationship with the Sagittarius. I feel that. Okay, so I need to say that first. But this is about divine timing again, right? This is about a trusting a relationship. This is about some marriage. This is the marriage card. But this is the energy of where where two people want to make that commitment to each other. There's no doubt here. For some of you, it's like, that's when you're going to move, when that comes in. You know, you got to be proactive in this. And hence, we come back down to the Magician. But you're not alone in this. Because again, we have the energy of the Empress attached to this. You know, this is you, the Empress, down here. This is about creating from your higher self, your higher energy. And for some reason, all of a sudden I was thinking, I had the Hierophant out and I didn't say Taurus. It's just so weird that would come up now. But it's what I felt like. Oh, I had the Hierophant out and I forgot to say Taurus. So maybe somebody needed to hear Taurus right now. By the way, the Magician energy of Gemini or Virgo, Mercury energy. We're in Mercury. Well, no. No, I'm doing this a little early. I was going to say Mercury retrograde, but no, it goes direct soon. So, anyway. Wow. You know, this whole thing is about love. You know, what you're saying is, you know, when will I open my heart again? Well, I'll open my heart again when this type of energy comes in, right? Soulmate energy comes in. And I feel like I have to say, but you're thinking, you're doing it backwards, right? I'm going to stay in this kind of energy. And that doesn't put you in the receiving mode. That closes you off completely, right? It's almost like in the, you know, temperance again, looking over, seeing everyone's little lights, but oh, wait a minute, your light's out. It went dark. It went dark. Now, that gap where there's no light will be missed, will be looked at, like why is that light out, right? Somebody get down there, your guardian angel, get down there, see what's going on with their light. So you have divine trying to help you also. It's like when I felt Page of Wands being just temporary. Temporary because you yourself are going to start turning it around. And then that is when, bam, you're in action. You're in victory, right? This is what I want some of you. It is, you know, I'll say marriage, but it's definitely a commitment. And I don't know, I don't want to be a bitch in this reading, but I feel like all of a sudden, like, I'm bitching about a love life or a lack of love life, and I'm bitching about it, you know, like, what the hell, you know, I don't know, like, screw love, but yet, in the back of my mind, I'm like, well, why hasn't love come in for me, and why can't I have a good relationship? And, you know, it's exactly what your energy is. So you receive what your energy is, right? Because otherwise, let's say my energy stayed difficult. Now, I'm not saying you're difficult, but what I'm saying is we can all relate to being with someone who just seemed difficult, unsatisfied or something like that. You know, good times, but like, stressful times. If we're in a higher energy, right, we want to keep things light and be present in the moment, but they're just like, oh, you did this wrong and that. What are you going to do, right? Your energy it doesn't go together, right? So it starts to create that wedge and push you away, right? Now, that could change, right? If this person over here has that awareness, raises up their vibration to, again, meet yours, sure, then we can come back together. It's not that we have to separate, but man, it just gets harder and harder and harder and harder, right? When we're like two different ends, it just don't want to, even if they go together, like boom, they want to pop apart. They want to pop apart again because the awareness wasn't had, right? You were trying to rush, or they were trying to rush divine timing. Oh, I want it before the cups are full. I want it now. I don't care if the cups are full. Give it to me now. Huh? Ask and ye shall receive. So you receive a half a cup. And you're like, damn it. Why do I always get the half cups? I'm sorry. Why can't I have the full cup? You can have the full cup. Okay, we're going to keep moving. Whoa. Oh. Let me turn my heater up. Comes across on the video. I didn't even know it was on. Okay, we are now moving down to the Six of Wands, the Empress, and the Alchemist, and then we'll look at the King of Pentacles by himself, because that's the way he wants it. All right, what is the victory? Tell me. Tell me, what is the victory? The Fool. I like that. What is the victory? Freedom. That's the victory. Freedom. The pain is gone. The struggle is gone. Passion now emerges. The Fool always takes a chance. Doesn't mean it's always a good idea, but he takes his chance. And maybe that's why the Magician jumps in. Is the first person the Fool meets. Like, look, sweetie, you're moving pretty quick here. You're moving pretty quick. So I just want to stop you for a second, and I want to remind you who you are during this journey. This new journey opening up to you. I want to remind you of all the tools that you've added to your tool belt from your past experiences. Don't forget, you have them if you need them. So you're equipped. This is saying yes. This is being willing to let things go. You can't enter the Fool's energy and have baggage of the past. You can't. You just can't. It's like you're traveling on a bicycle, not a plane. So you can carry what you can carry on your bicycle. That's it. Maybe a backpack. Okay. However, okay, let's keep going. I have the Eight of Pentacles. So, are some of you starting something, some type of self-employment? Look at that. Question. I have the Two of Pentacles, and I have the Two of Swords. So, okay. So I have you making a decision down here based on something you want to know, is it worth putting your effort into? Will it benefit me? Will it benefit my foundation? It's almost like this is the King of Pentacles now. Because here's the Fool saying, clean energy, right? You're moving forward if you allow yourself, with no baggage. And that's pretty awesome. So now whatever you focus on, you can give 100%. The Eight of Pentacles is sometimes learning something new. Being willing to start at the beginning and knowing that you will master it, right? If I put my focus on it, I will master it. But I have to be willing sometimes to start at the beginning. What I like about the Eight of Pentacles showing up here too is this is energy that directly benefits you. Right, you directly grow from this. So it can't, so sometimes I read it more as self-employment versus working for a company. But it could be the energy too of keeping my head down, right? Keeping my nose to the grindstone and receiving promotions. Some of you, it just feels like it's giving you a freedom. It's separating. It's allowing this King of Pentacles now to separate from this energy. Maybe you are trying to talk to your mother, seeking advice here. You know what this tells me with the Two of Pentacles? Because within the Two of Pentacles, you can already do it. It's already like, if I say yes to it, almost like you can handle it. It'll be good. You'll have that growth. And then I have the Six of Wands under it. So it's victory, right? And it's other people seeing that within you. So seeing your talent, saying, you will stick out in a crowd. You will. And some of you are seeking that help. And look, then the Magician comes. So it's like, yes. Mother saying, yes. Yes, do it. Do it. Do it, do it, do it. Okay, I had a card down here. Look at that. The Knight of Pentacles. So, Knight of Pentacles. Right off the bat, I know what this energy is. This is your guardian angel because it's coming over the page and it's also coming over the Alchemist. And I felt Temperance over here. A point comes where Divine says, I want you, okay, I want a guardian angel. I want you to go down. I hate to say go down. I want you to go see why that light is out. And I want you to fix it. Okay? Like a light bulb is out and you need to go screw it back in. Except you're that light bulb. So I already know what this is. You know, some of you are like, who is my guardian angel? Well, the Empress is directly attached to this energy. So don't be surprised if you get an epiphany about something or someone that sets you off in a new direction. If you do, just say thank you, Mom. Okay? And by the way, you know, way back here, she's helping with that recipe. Now it's like deliverance. You know, don't try too hard, by the way. Like, why can't I hear anything? You know, I want you to start with the signs. That's how you start to open yourself up. Look at the time. What does that mean? Why do I keep seeing, you know, 444? Ask your phone, like, what's the angel number 444? You know, you will get messages through that, songs. You know, and I'm listening to like Pandora. I always listen for that third song. Maybe it's good. Maybe I tell my guides that, and that's why the third song, I mean, always can put me to tears, whether good or sad. It always feels like a message. So when you open yourself up to that, you know, if you see these little things in your peripheral vision, maybe you're not meant to see that, but maybe it's supposed to spark you to be aware of what's going on at that very moment. Okay. So though maybe I can't hear them, don't think that they're not there giving you signs, because they are. I know they are. And one's going to be like an epiphany. It just is. Okay. I don't know. I'm just so happy. The energy, like the energy is shifting. And the energy of the guardian angel, so strong. And I know for some of you who are listening today, one of the main reasons why, not just the main reason, but one of the big reasons is because you're missing signs. You're missing them. Or you're ignoring them, or you're like, nah, that type of thing. There's nothing scary. It's just, you know, it's guidance. Maybe it's the help you've been asking for. And just looking at my clock, and it's 1:30, 1:31. I don't know, 131, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Whoa. Okay, I'm going to take these, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to pick these up, because I feel like we're now beyond this energy. I do want to leave the Alchemist, and I do want to leave the King of Pentacles out. I feel like he needs to stay out here. We're going to read with these cards. Just looking, I have cards spread all over the place. I don't know why. Okay. I have the Five of Swords. I have the Seven of Cups. You know, you don't know whether to trust yourself or trust another. I have the Queen of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I have the Ace of Wands coming under the King of Pentacles, with next to the Queen of Cups, by the way. So some of you are wondering about a water sign. You know, it feels good. I have the Page of Cups. I have the Eight of Wands. I have Judgment. And I have the Emperor. I'm wondering if someone's father's like, wait a minute. You're just talking about the mother. What about me? What about me? Right? Here I am. I'm also bringing in that Ace of Wands. I also send in the Epiphanies. The Judgment right beside it is like, I also make the calls. I also send the calls. I'm also helping in this rebirth. Okay. I don't like these cards against this desk, I have to say. They kind of get lost in there, but I do like the cards themselves, though. Alright, let me look at this. So again, I have, you know, we open here with the Five of Swords. So that is a split from someone. And again, I feel for someone, it may be even the way things were left, the way, the words that were said, right? The communication, period. However, you know, I have the Page of Cups under that. And then I have the Eight of Wands under that, or I mean, next to that. So what I'm feeling here is for someone. This is the energy of the split. This is the energy of healing over that. And I feel like part of what I'm healing again is, you know, the things that were said. Words, hurtful. But I feel like I have regret for the way I used my words, and I still have the pain of the way the words were used towards me. But this puts you in the healing energy again. And I just feel like I have dad over here like, yep, I am part of this energy here, where right off of that, so I go through that period, and then energy starts moving very quickly. The changes in my life start to happen very quickly again. Part of it is that feeling of needing a rebirth. Again, the King of Pentacles, I'm separating myself from the crowd for whatever, again, whatever the reason, it feels really good through this King of Pentacles energy, okay? Because it's the ability then to become the Fool. That's the main thing. I can then become the Fool because, listen, this is partly what Source is asking for too, right? It's a rebirth. It's a rethink. It's a redo. It's an awareness. And the awareness is mainly so then I can enter into the new portal, right? But I need the awareness to do that. I need that awareness. I need that awareness, especially if part of what I want to bring in is this Four of Wands. I mean, that is love. Well, I mean, it's all love. But you don't enter into the Four of Wands with the idea that I won't have to put any work into this relationship because our chemistry is great. No, no, no. This also takes work, right? And I'd be willing to be able to put in that work. Two people do within this Four of Wands. This is true commitment. And if I'm going to make that type of commitment, I got to step up to the plate, and they have to step up to the plate. And that's just the way it is, right? And we work on it for the rest of our lives. Right? Why? Because we want to. So it takes a certain energy. It just does. And you know, I just want to say also, I feel like for those who were like, were you were building something, right? You maybe starting a business, that type of thing, or starting a new, I don't know, like taking my wisdom, because I feel like I may be starting from the ground, but I'm not. But I know a lot. Okay, I don't know what that means. I know a lot. And I'm saying that because I feel like an opportunity comes in through a person gives you an opportunity um, to shine, to grow, to whatever it is in there. Um, you know, it's the beginning of that seed that's now just going to grow and flourish, right? So someone is there to help you. And I just want to say, I also feel, hello, we have a little help from above. Why? Because it's what you're trying to create. Maybe I'm not trying to create it, but in my subconscious, it's really what I want. You know, it's what my soul desires, that type of thing. And divine knowing that, feeling that, so helping you, even though some of you, you're not in that growing period yet, but you will. You will. You will, because everything changes. Everything changes. And look at that. We have the Empress on the bottom of the deck. So we have the Emperor and the Empress. It's a power couple. Maybe they weren't together, I don't know, because they are, there's a distance between them. You know, some of you may be a little afraid about connecting with someone of the past. Again, starting with the Star card, bringing in, again, energy that comes to you. I don't know, I feel like someone may be reconnecting with someone of the past, and then maybe you then start a family together. You have a family. You start a family. And I feel like you're more the Empress, where it's more about, what I'm seeing is more the pregnancy than anything else at that point, but okay. I am not worried about you guys, because the main energy is temperance. So above all, this is divinely guided. This is destiny. This is your soul's desire, which is louder than your defeat. It's speaking louder, right? So it's what's being heard. It's divine sending in your guardian angel for some of you, you know, stronger than before. The signs are bolder than before, to help spark that light again, right? To get that light growing again. Which, what's it do? It allows you to enter into the full energy. And when you enter into the full energy, all things are possible. I don't limit myself, right? It doesn't have to be this way with a certain person in that, you know, on a Tuesday at 3 p.m. It doesn't have to be that way. I go with the flow here. And where my vibration is at kind of determines what's coming towards me, right? And if anything lower starts to come towards me, I will naturally start to repel it, right? Because I'm in this energy. So they have to live up to me, period. They have to get up here. Sometimes I don't even notice all this little trying to like bite me, but they can't. They can't. They can't. And you have divine protection. My loves, I think I'm going to leave it there. I want to thank you all so much for just being part of my channel. Thank you for the donations that truly keep this channel alive. Thank you for supporting each other. Thank you for sharing this video for those you know need to hear it. And just spreading it, right? I love that. Spread it. Just thank you for everything, guys. Again, happy birthday to those celebrating end of December. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.